Hello, I hope you're enjoying this wonderful virtual wedding fair, and huge thanks to lovely Jess for putting it all together. I'm Tanya from Perfect Promises, and I thought I'd take this opportunity to talk to you about what a celebrant does, as couples often have no idea what a celebrant is, or perhaps are just not quite sure about what we do. Well, I'm similar, but also different, to a registrar in that I'm the person who conducts the wedding ceremony itself. And one of the ways in which I'm different is that you will probably only meet your registrar on the morning of the wedding itself, whereas we will have spoken and met several times in the months or years leading up to your wedding. And there are rules and regulations with a registrar-led ceremony which mean that there are certain words and phrases which they must say and which you must say. And there are also countless things which you are not allowed to say or include. With a celebrant ceremony, you can have absolutely anything you like. If you love it and want it to be part of your special day, you absolutely can have it. During the time we spend creating your ideal ceremony, I get to really understand what's important to you and the way you would like your ceremony to be. And that means we create a beautiful, bespoke ceremony which is heartfelt and meaningful and full of joy and laughter, and where every word is chosen by you. I think you should enjoy your ceremony just as much as every other part of your day. And so often it can feel like something that you just have to get out of the way before you can start to celebrate properly. But it really doesn't have to be like that. As far as I'm concerned, the celebration of your wedding starts with the ceremony. Now, sometimes couples are unsure about the process of actually having a legal registration of their marriage as well as their personal ceremony. And it's actually very simple. All you need to do is make an appointment to go to the register office for the legal registration of your marriage, and you can do that any time before or after your celebrant-led ceremony, though most couples do choose to do this a few days beforehand. At the register office, you're allowed to take 2 witnesses with you if you want to, and there you say the words that are required by law and sign the legal register of marriage, and that's it. 5-10 minutes at the most. That's the legal registration of your marriage done. And I often compare it to the process of registering the birth of a baby. By law, you have to do that at a register office, but you can choose to celebrate the occasion any way you want to. It's just separating the legal side of things from the celebratory, and it can be exactly the same with a wedding. You don't even have to exchange your rings at the register office, as it's not part of the legal requirement. So all those little special moments you can save for your own special ceremony. And by separating the legal side, you're then completely free to create your dream ceremony as part of your perfect wedding day without any restrictions or limits. So for example, if the venue you've chosen has an amazing outside space, or like one of my couples, you want to be married in the shade of a 400-year-old oak tree, you absolutely can do it. A celebrant can perform a ceremony anywhere you want to, whether that's outside, or perhaps one of the rooms in your ideal venue which isn't licensed for register-led ceremonies. And your ceremony can be at any time of day you like. So if it's your dream to have your wedding at twilight or later in the evening, surrounded by fairy lights and lanterns, you absolutely can. Now at the moment, of course, a lot of couples have had to postpone their wedding, and I know that some are finding difficulty in finding a registrar available for their new date. If this is you, I do sympathise with you, and it may be an option for you to consider a celebrant-led ceremony. I've been contacted recently by a couple in just this situation who said they hadn't even thought about a celebrant before, but now they've found out about it and looked into it, they're really excited about it and are looking forward to their new date even more. Well, I do hope this has given you some useful information, and do feel free to get in touch to ask any questions or queries you may have, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of this lovely virtual wedding fair. Bye.